Hi everyone, welcome to DevOps Techie channel. This channel is mainly related to DevOps related stuff only. Either it may be for support guys who is working in support but eager to know the DevOps and eager to work in the DevOps projects. The persons who is currently working in DevOps related projects but not able to cover all the tools, not able to learn all the automation scripting language. So you guys can follow up, subscribe this channel so that you will be notified while uploading the videos related to DevOps stuff. So coming to today's stuff, we're gonna discuss about shell scripting. So in the last video, we already discussed about why this shell scripting coming into picture and what is the purpose of this shell scripting in our DevOps journey and what is the background related to this shell scripting and what are the basic things we need to know before we are pro in this particular automating scripting language. So as a brief, we can discuss in the last video we covered almost 4 to 5 basic shell scripting questions which are like very basic things. Guys, don't jump into this channel video directly without watching the last basic shell script video. There we covered what is the extension of the shell script. If you written anything in your project, if you have one use case to automate the task. So every day morning you are working from 11 to 9. So at midnight you need to generate one report that what is the status of the log file, what is the status of the service, what is your application situation during your sleep time. So in that time you need one report. So without doing any manual task, I don't want to assign any resource on the night shift. So I will write one shell script and schedule in the cron job. Cron job is nothing but I will schedule some time. Hey girl, you do this task at this time. So I will get report on that particular time by scheduling in the cron job. Later we can discuss about the cron job as well, but what we discussed in the last video, we are just gonna briefing here. So extension of the shell script is like a .sh, and what are the variables we, this one also we covered. What are the looping statements or looping conditions we already covered, and we also covered conditional statements there, conditional statements, and we covered in the looping statements only range based one we covered. So what about the shebang? So some basic stuff we already covered there. So coming to here in this video, I want to cover one real-time use case which every project management or every project architecture definitely have in their bucket about this shell script. So most of the times, if you're working currently in DevOps project and if you are closely monitoring and working with Kubernetes, then you will definitely listen about pod. So most of the times, our senior management or our colleagues also running with one troubleshooting of this pod, because sometimes the pod might be restarted, sometimes the environment will be down, and sometimes you guys will sit couple of ample of time you are spending over the weekend as well, because major issue is like disk utilization is high. Hope you guys are on bench what we are discussing currently. So at this time, if you have any shell scripting which is an automated one, if you schedule this script in cron job, you will get notified before the issue is coming, right? So after the issue is coming, you guys are sitting together collaborating with different teams and communicated over a couple of calls. After solving the issue, your ample of time, your precious time will also gone, and the business will be impacted, right? So without getting any issue, before itself we are doing our efforts, we are putting our efforts to, without having any impact to our application which we are working. So at this time, what we gonna do? We will write one automated shell script that if the disk utilization is getting greater than 75% or 80%, the requirement is up to you guys. So if any of the disk utilization is greater than 75%, please alert me so that I will alert on this before the issue coming itself. I will make myself get ready to avoid this risk in future. So if you don't have any shell script, if you don't have any automation in this place, then every weekend will you gonna spend some time for the application. If we can work, no problem at all. But over the every midnight, if you get every month, if you get this issue, if it's like a repetitive manual thing, then it's a high time to wake up for this shell script to write for the automation to avoid the business impacts. So today we're gonna cover most real-time use case where the shell script will definitely useful in every project. So we are discussing today write a shell script to check disk uses and alert if the disk utilization is greater than I will maintain 80%. So up to 80% it don't alert us if it's greater than or equal to. If it's greater than 80% or if it's equal to 80% also, it will give me some alert if I schedule this in cron job. So this thing we want to highlight this. Make sure guys you are aware on the basics first before jumping into this video directly. So as usual we are starting with Shebang. Shebang is nothing but, I hope you guys are already aware, but I am just telling here to recall the things. Shebang run this script using bash shell, which it is like an interpreter, which I can run this script particularly. This is not a mandatory thing to write this, but it is recommended guys to write this Shebang so that if the person don't know shell script also, he will know that okay, this script is running in the using shell, bash shell. And then what is my requirement here guys? Here two things there. If you can divide this question in two things, first thing is like how can I check the disk uses? Till now, this is the first thing. And second thing is like, if it's greater than 80%, I need to get the notification, right? So for this, I am taking the value, threshold value, I am taking as 80. So threshold 80. And here what they mentioned, if disk utilization is greater than 80%, means so here I need to use if condition. This one hope you guys are already aware from the last basic video. So if it's greater than 80%, then what I need to print guys here, echo, I need to alert. So warning, disk utilization is high and I need to print that value. So the person who is checking that report will identify that okay, this disk utilization is this much percentage. So here I need to give that value. As you are aware, this dollar and we are giving this value will be treated as it will take only value. We are not directly printing the variable. So here we are calling the that particular value of the variable. If okay, and then else, if this condition is not satisfied, then it will come to here, right? There I am asking the shell script to print normal. Boss, this utilization is normal only, you can keep calm. This cool, disk utilization is normal only. normal only, and I want to print here like that value, so that the person will alert. Even if it shows 75%, then also the person will come to one conclusion. Okay, this list 5% is left. I can go with checking the things later, so that I don't get any issue further. So up to now the question is completed, but how we can got 80%? How we can get the comparison value here? I already set some x value is 80. I need to get the y value. What is y value here? The disk utilizations. How we can get the disk utilization? So here we can do in two ways, guys. I will give you some uh, simple way. Here I am mentioning uses. What here I am checking is I need to get the value, right? So here I am taking the variable, and for the disk utilization, hope you guys are already aware about this basic Linux commands. We're gonna cover what are all the Linux commands we covered from this shell script. So here what I am telling the script that df slash, because I need to have the all the file system and size and uh, usage and available percentage and currently what is exactly there. So these things I gonna get from df hyphen, and then from that I need to take the last line of the that particular file system. From there I'm asking to extract $5. Here what happening, guys, I will tell in detail. So I am asking to compare. I need to have disk utilization, right? So here from df what I am getting file system. If you are working closely with the servers about the disk utilization with the Linux commands, so you guys can aware my words. File system I will get, if you check df minus h also, if you will get file system, size, used, available percentage. From this used, it will calculate the use percent as well. You guys can get in my points, right? Use percentage, and from mounted on these points you will get if you type this df minus h file system. Is it a var lib, is it dev sda1, is it dev sdab, and size. If 50 GB I mentioned, used 40 GB, remaining 50 minus 40, 10, available percent is 10. So what is the exact utilization of that particular file system? 80% almost. Where exactly that is mounted on? So you will get all these things if you use this tail df hyphen. So from that what I am asking is tail hyphen 1. What it exactly takes? The last line only, skips the total whole header, and it will take 1 2 3 4 5. It will take only the last line of the this particular from this command. So this is, you consider file system 1, size 2, 3, 4, 5. Use percentage I am taking here. By it will print the $5, means fifth one value I need to take by using the AWK. It means it will extract the used percentage column value here from the last line of the this df hyphen. So after that I am using, till now I have percentage value, but while comparing the value I have already threshold 80. So I need to get the exact value, not the percentage. Till now I got the percentage. If it's there 76 percentage, then I need to remove that percentage. I am using sed command. Yes, slash percentage double slash. So till there I got already the value. So I already have my value to for comparison threshold 80. From the server itself, from the application itself, I need to get the value to compare. So usage df slash, so that I will get the file system. From the file system, after checking df minus hp also, then you will get last line of without with removing the total header. So I will get the last line. Which last line? Print hyphen f. Print $5. $5 means I am taking the value of the fifth one. So I will take extract the value, and then I got the 76% here. If I got the 76% here, then I will remove this percentage so that I will get only 76. If you guys think this 76 we have already, so I need to compare now with, if we need to do comparison, right? So if threshold greater than or equal to this dollar usage, so that here the value will be compared. Here I already got 76%. 76% is 76 percentage greater than or equal to 80, guys? No, right? So it will go to else condition here. Else it will print like disk utilization is normal only, and disk usage, it will give usage value, so that the person will aware that your disk utilization till now is only 76 percentage. So if we need to close this condition, F5, it's a small ELC. Here you don't need to bother about the smalls or caps, guys. Here the concept is like how we are taking the disk utilization percentage from the commands, and how we are comparing, how we are displaying to users for the easy understanding. So if the from this command, if I got 90% of the disk utilization, if 96 greater than or equal to 80, is the condition is true, so it will come to this echo and print that the disk utilization is high, and it will print the usage value which we got is 96. So like this way, we can write the script. And if we add this in cron jobs, it will, by scheduling, we're gonna discuss this one as well, guys. Cron job is nothing but as we discussed a little bit just before, a couple of minutes back, that one person is there in general shift 11 to 8 o'clock or 12 to 9 o'clock. So after completing all the work, but my application is don't sleep, right? If it's daytime, if it's a night time, it don't sleep, right? My application is always available to the users because I want to increase my business. So at the night time, every day I want to check this application, this uses utilization. So in cron top file, I will schedule. This is syntax, guys. So what it exactly means for is, the first star will reflect minutes, the second star will reflect hours, and third star will reflect about day of the month. Day of the month. Third star will reflect day of the month, and fourth star will reflect about month of the year, and fifth star is about day of the week. So we have minutes. From how many minutes we have, guys? Like 1 to 60 minutes, right? So we can, here we can calculate them as 0 to 59. And hours, how many hours we have? 24 hours, right? For one day we have 24 hours, so we can read them as 0 to 23 hours. Day of the month. So in a month, how many days we have? Either 1 to 20, 28, either 1 to 30 or 1 to 39. So ultimately we have 1 to 31. So day of the month is like 1 to 31. month of the year. So we have 12 months, right, in a year. So we can calculate them as 1 to 11. 1 to 12. So 1 is like Jan, Feb is like 2, March is like 3. So like that 1 to 12, 12 is like December. And day of the week, if we have what we can have Sunday to Monday to Sunday. So there we can calculate as 0 to 6. So like this we have this cron job as well. So just go through once, guys, what about this stars exactly mean for. So if I want to run every day at 5 a.m., what I can schedule means every day at 5 a.m. I want to run this shell script which we written just now to 5 minutes back about the disk utilization percentage. My requirement is like if you are the user like Ravi who is working on this automating the shell script. If I am manager for this Ravi, I will ask Ravi that I want disk utilization percentage. If it's greater than 85%, just send me the report, which is not a manual one, which you need to write a shell script and automate and schedule it. I had given this requirement to Ravi. So Ravi already written shell script. He aware that I asked him that every day morning 5 a.m. before my login itself, I need the report. So he already written, he already checked it's working. So now he will return right in cron job file that every day at 5 a.m. I ask, right? 5 a.m. means, guys, how we can represent 500. If it's 11:30 means how we represent 11:30. So if I ask this 11:30 a.m. report means it's 11:35. So if I asked him 10 p.m., then how you can write 10 means already 12 plus 10 p.m. I write, right? I need write. So 12 plus 10, 22. He need to write in the our tab. So every day 5 a.m. is my requirement. So I will ask minute is like 00 because 500, right? So minute 0 and hour, which hour I asked 5. So and I asked him every day, right? So here he can use 3 stars. This means and that file name, if I named this total script is like .sh, right? So disk disk utilization .sh and then script name, so that if I add this cron in cron tab file every day 5 a.m. I will get notification about this report. So here how you will get, you will have silly doubt here that you just, hey Ravi, you just written only the disk utilization percentage if it's greater than 80, if it's greater than less than or equal to 80, like that. But where is the mail exactly, boys? So here you can write mail. You need to configure this one. But this is only need to highlight the subject, guys. If you want to add more on enhancements to the script, it's fine. There you can mention the mail exactly. I will mention my channel name, DevOpsTechie.com. So I need to get this report to here mail. I already given. So now you will get every day 5 a.m. one mail along with the report. That if it's normal, you will get the normal disk utilization alert with the usage percentage. Or if you get disk utilization high, then also you will get mail notification with the disk utilization percentage, because here we already call the variable value. So you will get be notified. And if I ask Ravi to get again 8 p.m., I am his manager, right? So I will ask at any time to Ravi that I need that report. So morning 5 a.m. I require. Next week I have one requirement that Ravi send me the same report at 8 p.m. So again what he will do is he write any shell script. No, don't require any shell script again, because already he written and already he scheduled in cron tab file about the scheduling around at 5 a.m. daily. So he will again schedule in the cron tab file with my requirement that I need to get generate at 8 p.m. get report at 8 p.m. So here 8 p.m. means what it means, guys? 8:00, right? So Ravi will schedule at 8 means 8 p.m. means 12 noon plus 8. That means 20 hour I need. So every day we are representing this one as this, like this. So I will get notification about the disk utilization alert of my application every day at 5 a.m. and 8 p.m. before my login and after my logout also between I will get a report. So like this we will schedule the jobs in the cron job file. So total we covered today is about the main real time. You can make any number of stars for this question also, it's up to you guys. So main real time use case about one automating scripting about the disk utilization. From this we also covered some Linux commands as well, like you can just go through, guys, like what is the purpose of this df minus h, and what is the purpose of awk, and what is the purpose of scd, and what is the purpose of these commands. So from this script we already learned four Linux most important commands in the daily basis what we used. So go through these commands as well, guys. So hope you guys like this scripting knowledge, very useful. So here we covered, apart from this Linux commands, we covered scripting if conditional statements, how you gonna use, how we can take this value of the variable, and how we can do comparison, and how we can schedule in the script, how we will get mail notification, so that the manual task will be reduced, the manual burden will be reduced, the automatic scripting will be increased, so that our finally business impact will be less and availability is more. So this is about today about the shell script, guys. Hope you guys are like. Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you, everyone.